Okay, so here we are, NASCAR Heat 5, Heat 5. It is finally here. Got the gold edition, just came out. I wanted to jump into a quick race mode just to kind of see what it was like. So I'm going to make a few laps here in practice, then probably qualify and do just 5 or 10 laps of the race just to kind of see what it was like and let everybody see it. I've got all my settings exactly the same as they were in Heat 4. I've even got my custom race setup loaded in that I used in Heat 4. A couple things I noticed right away. There is no option for a rear sway bar, so it is none. It's grayed out. You can't get on it at all. I didn't ever really use a rear sway bar. Maybe I used it at Sonoma or another road course, but really wasn't a big user of the rear sway bar, so doesn't impact me. I think maybe I used it in some dirt setups. Also noticed you have no options for fourth gear. It is 1.00, so I'm not sure if that is the same in career mode or anything else, but I'm noticing you don't have any options other than 1.00. So let's go make a few laps, see what it feels like. So got the Tony Stewart spotter audio going. That's interesting. Everything looks the same as Heat 4. The car looks the same. The graphics, the track, the design, the suggested line, all that looks the same. Car maybe is a little more stable. I'm not sure I would swear to that, but it feels like it's a little more stable. It feels like you can feel the bumps and stuff in the track. The track, feel like I'm getting a little more, maybe a little more vibration in the wheel. That was a 29,985. I think that my best was like a 29,6 something in Heat 4 with this setup. But again, that was my first lap. Let's run a couple laps, see what it's like. Not having any options for fourth gear other than 1.00 is probably going to be a little bit of a blessing and a little bit of a curse. Trying to get the gearing just right was something I spent a lot of time on. At times it was frustrating, but at times it felt like it could help shave a tenth or so off a lap time. So I guess it takes away a frustration, but you might leave some speed on the table because you have fewer options. So I'm running, it looks like consistent 29.9s. Looks like my oil temperature is about the same. There I bumped into the wall. That felt the same as Heat 4. Now I'm noticing I'm on my third lap, I think. And I am still well into the 90s on tire wear. So maybe they have done some things with the tire wear so that the tires don't wear as fast. The settings are the same. I know that as far as how I set up the quick race as far as tire wear and grip fall off and everything. I will say that if the tire wear is going to be like this is probably more comparable to what it was in Heat 3. And if this is how it's going to be, then the first thing you're going to have to do on all your custom setups is get way more aggressive on the camber, because if the tires aren't going to wear, you can change the camber to help yourself get more grip. Tires are starting to fall off a little bit now. So it looks like if you've got a good setup for Heat 4, it will probably work in Heat 5. So and it looks like maybe I'm just getting smoother in the line, but it used to be once the tires were below about 90%, you could not expect to hit your best lap time. Looks like maybe the tire wear is more stable because I'm hitting faster laps and the tire wear is in the low 80s, so it might be that the tire wear is a little more stable. So I'm going to do one more lap, then we'll go do a quick qualify, and then I will see what the race mode is like. So yeah, I think I started with 28 laps of fuel, I believe. So that would mean if I am down to 20, I have gone 8 laps, I would guess 9 laps, plus whatever the warm-up lap was. So to be at this point in tire wear after almost 10 laps, I'd say the tire wear is a lot less. So that means you can probably get more aggressive on the camber settings. It also feels like I've got a lot more grip when the tires are down in the 70s than before. So let's go back to the garage. And let's go to the next session, see what the qualifying is like. I have got it to quick qualify, and I have got it to quick qualify, and also I've got it on no race stages. So this will give me an idea of what the AI competition is like. And I'll probably have a pretty good idea based on where I qualify at. Now I bounced off the apron there. That felt pretty much the way it did in Heat 4 when you bounce off the apron. Well, I am loose going into the turn, and that is similar to the way it felt when you're loose in Heat 4. This is obviously not going to be a good lap. I was loose in one, and I bounced off the wall. So 25th. This will give me a chance to race through some traffic a little bit and see what it's like being around the AI. I'll do 5 or 10 laps here just to show people what it's like. Now I've noticed already, normally at the start, I can outrun the AI. I can usually get past the guy that is beside me and usually gain a spot or two on the restart. So I'm noticing that is different. Looks like the AI gets going a little better. See how hard it is to pass these guys and work my way up. So we are 2 seconds behind the leader. Let's see what kind of lap time the leader is going to run.
Outside by himself.
There was a little bit of a draft, which kind of felt about the same. So this is not a good lap because I've been dealing with traffic and bouncing off the apron and everything else, but I lost 1.2 seconds. So that means the AI ran a 29.4. So I ran a 30.6 and they ran a 29.4. Much easier to control. Your 3 wide there coming off the corner, much easier to control. Cars are definitely more stable. I will tell you, just a point of reference of my skill level, not necessarily that I am the greatest online guy, but running against the AI in Heat 4, I've got it cranked up to the hardest setting, and I am accustomed to basically kicking their butt and being able to just drive right through the field and win pretty easily against the AI. Now this is on the hardest setting. I think career mode you set it to expert, but quick race you can dial it from whatever up to 105, and this is at 105. So this is my first chance to really be by myself here without traffic around. Well, and I caught traffic real quick. So that was a 29.6. That's pretty comparable to what my best lap was in Heat 4. So I'm saying if you can adjust the settings specifically, I'm thinking about the camber, you're going to be able to run times that are much quicker than what you're in Heat 4. I shouldn't say camber. My best guess with tire wear, be it what it is, that camber is going to be something you can adjust a lot on to pick up speed. It seems like it is just more stable. It is so much easier to run 3 wide against the AI. Oh, sorry, Big Jimmy. Sorry, 7 time. Let's try going. Nope, didn't hit that well. I was going to see what's it like as far as grip on the outside and speed, but when you hit the wall, it doesn't matter how much grip is there. So we started that lap 6.7 behind the AI. I'm really not in traffic unless I catch Ryan Newman here. Let's see after 9 laps what their lap time's fallen off to. I think they were about a 29.5 when we started. I think I've got them as having just normal settings as far as tire wear. So I broke even with them that lap at a 29.9. So they are falling off, I think, in terms of lap times. Let's try to do this again without me bouncing off the wall to get a better idea. But I think I started that lap 6.7 behind the AI. Now I'm 7-1 back with an awful lap. So they were running again about a 29.9. Okay, so I gained a little bit on them there. So after 11 laps, let's see what our tire wear is like. 11 laps, and I have not yet burned off about a quarter of my tire. So it doesn't feel like the grip has dropped off very much. My last lap was a 29.9, and my best is a 29.6. So I guess based on the lap times, of course, let's run this one and see what this is like. I would say that you're seeing about a normal fall off in your lap times. I don't think I had a good lap there. I don't think 30.2 is going to be typical of what I would run with 70% of the grip left. Yeah, that was a 29.8. So that is just about a tenth off of what it was. So I would say you're getting more grip as the tires wear than you did in Heat 4, and you're getting less wear. So, all right, so I am going to end this. Just wanted to try to see what it was like, but hope that gives you an idea.